Okay, so Mike, this is how quick bites work. Andrew and I have come up with about 8 or 10 questions, quick fire questions. Answer them as quick. We can elaborate on them later. Kim has no idea what we're going to ask you, so a lot of times,
which is scary.
Yeah, we'll be just as interesting as hers. But I'm going to start with an easy one. I'm going to throw an easy softball up one to you because from our conversation. So, as a baseball guy, DH or no DH?
I'm a no DH guy. I'm a National League guy.
I'm with you. Now, Mike, I'm taking a little different turn with our quick bites this week because I'm going to test. You're a music guy as well, so I want to test your jingle knowledge on how to finish off these sentences. So let's see how well you know your commercials or your jingles. So my first one is Nationwide is
on your side.
Yeah. All right. So now there's only a certain part of the country that's really going to get this question. But since we're all from the Northeast, Wawa or Sheets?
Wawa.
Yes.
Big part of my life.
Big part of my life, too. And I miss it so much. I don't want to grow up. I'm a. I don't want to grow up. I'm a blank kid.
I'll give a hint. I don't think they're in business anymore.
They're not. They went out of business a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
The giraffe. I'm giving you a visual. Giraffe.
Jeffrey the giraffe. That's his name.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a
Toys R Us kid.
You got it.
There we go.
You got it.
It took me a little while. Aging brain.
All right, so this question goes with the theme of the podcast. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Absolutely. I'm a ham and pineapple guy. I would eat that every day.
All right.
All right, ready? Break me off a piece of that.
Bum, bum, bum. So what are the words, Mike? I always have the music. Break me off a piece of that.
Something bar.
I know it's a bar.
Starts with a K.
Kit Kat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Just takes me a little while.
This was totally turning into that scene in The Office where Andy can't get it.
You know what my middle name is? Scott.
You're Michael Scott?
I'm Michael Scott.
That's awesome.
That's great. That is fantastic.
I had no clue.
Yep.
That is fantastic. That is one of our favorite shows that we often talk about when we're in the office. And if we just need a little humor break, we mention some kind of Michael Scott scene.
There you go. I love it.
So here's a deep thought one. If you could know the absolute truth to one question, what would you ask?
Ooh, that's deep.
I want the truth to one question.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wow. Okay. I'm trying to think along the lines of sports.
Oh.
What would I have asked? Oh my goodness, guys.
I'm thinking too, like, is there anything to do with any kind of scandal of like players that didn't play to their true performance and rigged the game, or?
Yeah, Pete Rose.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he did that, but yeah, if I could ask a question and have it answered, oh my goodness.
Anybody that has enhancing drugs?
I guess you'll have to come on for a second episode and you'll have to have that answer.
There we go.
Keep asking. Let me think about that one. That was not a quick bite. That was a slow bite. It continues to be a slow bite.
All right, so ready? The best part of waking up is?
Folgers in your cup.
Okay, so then this one, this will be a quick bite. Okay. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again?
Green. I'll take the green light.
Okay.
Love those.
All right, so I did this one with my wife last night. She didn't get it. I tested Keith. He got it right away. So it's kind of a 50-50, I guess. Ready? Ch-ch-ch.
I'm thinking David Bowie.
I'm thinking Elton John. Ba ba ba.
Ch-ch-ch.
Changes, right? We got David Bowie.
Can I give you a hint? It's the pottery that grows.
Oh, the hair, the grass hair. Ch-ch-ch-chee.
You gave him the answer.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Chia Pets.
Chia Pets. You know what? I would have never. I would have never gotten it.
That's the seen on TV. You go into the store. Yep.
Yeah. And they're always advertising around the holidays.
That's right.
That must be like a famous holiday gift. Maybe it's a gag gift. Who knows?
I think it's more of a gag gift.
Maybe. Yeah. That's what I'll get you guys next holiday.
So here's a question. What, and much love and respect for this gentleman, but it got my curiosity gone because they didn't announce it. So what caused Tiger Woods' car crash?
Ooh.
It's funny that the way that they're asking permission of the family to release that because they do have it. And I'm wondering if it was a medical condition.
Yeah. And if they never release it, hey, it's none of my business.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But yeah, you're curious, right?
Yeah. But they say that area has a lot of wrecks.
Yeah. Yes, that particular area.
Maybe it was a deer.
Feeding, that wouldn't be, that's not harmful to put in the news.
No.
So like, unfortunately, my brain goes to, well, if you don't disclose it, it must be bad. And I don't like that either.
Right. But I understand them getting permission.
Yeah.
What was weird is in the article, they said that the police retrieved information from the black box from that car. When did cars start having little black boxes of information? Ever since everything went computer, I'll bet. I thought about that too. Wow, I hope that's not listening to me in the car. Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kind of GPS, also like any kind of those type of systems now that we make it easy where you can talk, dial, even voice text. Like, is that all being recorded then? Anytime we do it, that's the box.
Probably.
See, that could be your one absolute truth. I want to know why Tiger Woods went off the road.
So that was the question. An absolute truth. Oh my gosh. That's too big of a question.
You're going to have me thinking about this all weekend.
I am. And I will email you the question.
So here's one I was thinking of because I just saw this posted the other day and I reshared it. It was something because I love running stories. I love good cross country stories. I love comeback stories, and sports stories are one of my favorites, and watching sport documentaries. But I heard, and I don't know if this is true because I got to do some fact checking, but a famous story is when Jim Thorpe was running the Olympics that his shoes got stolen. And so he went into a dumpster and got 2 pairs of sneakers to run. They were 2 different sneakers. One didn't even fit him, was too small, but he ran and he got a gold medal. And then someone said, that's not true, Kim. That's a fake story.
Really? I saw that on the internet last week.
Yeah.
That very story.
And I've carried that story with me for a couple of years. And so when someone said that's not true, and I did a whole historical research on this, and I'm like, it kind of blew my bubble though, because I was like, oh, that was such a great story. So I don't know if it's true or not, but that's one I would want to know for sure.
Interesting. So, Did you read Born to Run?
Yeah, actually, it's right here. Yeah. I have
a really good book. I miss running.
Yeah.
And I just had back surgery and I don't run anymore. But
yeah, that's not good then. Running's actually great for aerobic conditioning, but it's actually not great on the joints, the back, obviously.
Yeah.
So once the pandemic is over, what's the first thing you want to do in the regular public?
Go to a baseball game. Honestly, that's it. I mean, I want to be in a ballpark. I want to be around other people. I want to watch live sports. I really miss that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and number 2 will be get on a plane and go to Europe. I've traveled during the pandemic, but I had it early on. I had, a year ago, I had COVID. So I've done a few more things than most people probably would have been willing to do. But
Sure.
yeah, I'm ready to get back out there.
All right, I
Nice.
just have one more question, Mike. What is your favorite all-time baseball movie?
I think I like I like The Rookie.
That's a good one.
I love The Rookie. It's a great movie. For the Love of the Game is a great movie. Field of Dreams. I mean, I know you just asked for one, but I would have to say The Rookie. I love that.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Mike, for coming on. These quick bites, I guess, is intended for us not to always talk shop.
Yeah.
And that's why I love having Andrew and Keith. They bring me away from talking too much neuroscience and education. So you're just such a wonderful person and such a great influencer. And what you're doing, I hope you never stop, because your message is so compelling. And it's going to be interesting the next 10 years, like some of the things that you are going to produce, books, more TED Talks. I'm confident they're going to call you again to do another TED Talk. I know we're going to have you in our school district in person sometime. I can't wait for that. And anytime that we're back in-person conference, I know I've, again, listened to you several times, but if you are ever listed as part of the agenda, I'm always going to be there, because you stay current as well. It's not always the same, because as more and more that we find out about the brain, you incorporate that into all your workshops. And that's one of those things where I'm like, I didn't even know about that. That is something relevant and new. And you always keep us fresh with what's going on in neuroscience and how you translate it into education practices. So thank you for being here. And I appreciate you taking the time with us this morning.
You know, Kim, it's always good to see the three of you. So I really appreciate the opportunity, and I hope we do it again sometime. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
and we'll have pizza, but we won't talk shop then. I promise you.
Good.
Maybe.
You're a huge influence on our work. Just know that, and we always follow what you do on a daily basis, because we just admire what you do, who you are, and what you bring to our field.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm humbled, and I'm happy to do the work. So thank you.
I think anytime I see something that you've posted on Twitter or Rady, I mean, it's not even a thought of, I'm reading it, I'm reposting it, I'm reading it, I'm reposting it.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I tagged you the other day, because I thought you would think that one with the brain was interesting. That
absolutely,
you know, you get stuck in a movie that you have real emotions, and who doesn't get choked up when, you know, Lou Gehrig's speech in Pride of the Yankees, even though I don't like the Yankees, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, feel free to tag me anytime.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mike, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And by the way, have a wonderful spring break. I don't know if you're going to be able to take any time off, or you're going to fly out to Colorado, I think, right? At some point?
A little bit later, beginning of May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
happy Easter too.
Yeah. Have a wonderful holiday. Take care, Mike.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mike.
Bye.